Teams spend less money and win more games than the Seattle Mariners do. It sucks, but it's possible. The Mariners are the only team that have this problem.
With this window and this rotation, your goal should not be to be the Brewers. It should not be to be the Rays.
Yes, it should be to be the Brewers, because the Brewers make the playoffs 6 times in the last 7 seasons. The Mariners have not made the playoffs 6 times in the last 47 years.
The Brewers don't win titles.
Neither do the Mariners.
Yes, and your goal should be to aspire to be a team that does, not a team that doesn't.
The team needs to take the step towards actually making the playoffs first, before worrying about winning a World Series.
And that doesn't happen with $15 million. That is a joke of a budget.
There are teams that win more with less.
How many teams have a $15 million budget?
The Brewers?
Is that all they had?
I think they shed payroll this offseason because they traded Devin Williams. And guess what? If I had to put money on it, the Brewers are going to be a better baseball team than the Mariners because they're run better. I'm not carrying water for any sense for the Mariners ownership. Don't get this confused. But there's blame to go around to everybody for how this offseason went. And if the roster falls short again, I will circle right back to these same 2 points. Ownership has failed the fan base, and the front office has failed the baseball team with being unable to utilize the resources given to them to put together a competitive roster when half the league spends less than they do, and there are plenty of teams that win more than the Mariners do with less money.
But what did you want them to do this offseason? Because we said trading Luis Castillo and getting that money off the books in exchange for trading that player would suck. So if you're not going to do that, which you shouldn't, because that does not make you better, how is this front office making this team significantly better this offseason?
The Brewers traded Corbin Burns and won a division title.
Now I'm asking what the Mariners could do this offseason with $15 million. What can Jerry and Justin do to make this team better with $15 million if it's not trading Luis?
Improve an 85-win team. If they said they wanted to add more offense, they said the offense was a problem, and guess what they didn't do? Add to the offense.
How many guys are in their stupid budget?
Could have made some. If they tried hard enough, I'm sure they could have. Last I checked, Lyles, Mitch Haniger's still on the roster.
He is, but what did Joe say?
It would cost a lot. So what?
And those are terrible optics, too, to trade a high-end prospect to dump money. And who does that come back to? It's this budget all over again.
You should be able to win with what you currently have. All can be true.
We were also told they were going to spend a hell of a lot more than they're spending right now. They're lying.
Everything we're talking about can 1,000% be true. Now, my Jerry point will probably need another season. But, they win 86 games again and miss the playoffs. What are we doing?
Look, this isn't necessarily me carrying the water for Jerry either, but I just don't know. I don't know how Theo Epstein is handed $15 million and says, well, you've got this current roster, go win a championship with it.